Hello, how you doing? My name is Michael Stevens, and I'm a member of the Center for Manifestation for 7 years. And we're going to talk to you today a little bit. Now, currently, I oversee and take part in two specific ministries. That would be the video ministry, as well as Junior Varsity Utrecht student ministry. I'm a teacher for the middle school age students, so 6th through 8th grade. But I want to talk to you today, or I want to encourage you today, especially if you're married, just about the process and not so much the order of things, but the response to negative stimuli or challenges. Now, I know based on my 11 years of marriage, 12, maybe 19, would be that there's going to be challenges that I'm going to undergo personally, but my wife and I will undergo together. She's going to go through personally, because the enemy's goal is to kill, steal, and destroy. So I would encourage you, especially if you're married, to fight for what God is fighting for. Number one, we got to understand that the enemy despises marriage. Now, Scripture says, and I'm not going to give you chapter, verse, and everything like that, but what God has put together, no man could put us under. So what God is really saying, or what the Scripture is encouraging us to remember, is that no one from the outside of this union, man and wife, can destroy that, right? So what is the enemy's goal? He'll try to work things from the inside. So there's old things that I might still be dealing with, or maturity that I have to go through that may be used as a negative stimuli to discourage my wife, right? And vice versa. Is it maybe things that we don't necessarily agree on? Something simple, a simple topic like shopping budget, right? She loves to shop. However, we have to remember that the enemy's going to use how big or how little things to destroy that. So it's important for us to, just be mindful of things like conviction, sensitivity to the spouse, learning their love language, which I'm still trying to master. So anyways, but just remember that you two are there for one goal. That's to please God. The second goal would be to learn from it, to grow from it, to be the best person you can be for that partner, right? I want to say this real quick because I am in youth ministry. So I know the enemy comes like really to let's say take over the mind of the youth. So the importance of the marriage standing is that the world is trying to dictate what the, let's say the sexuality of the world should be, and the mindset or the condition of an individual young lady or individual young man. So the reason why it's important for this institution to stand is because it brings balance for everything else. A lot, mind you. If my wife and I divorce, then that's going to make it a harder situation for my kids, right? If there is a lack of male and female marriage interaction or marriage examples shown to the world, then kids and people are trying to figure out who they are. Again, talking about sexuality or performance in particular areas. So without rambling on, because I can't do that, I would encourage the husband, I would encourage the wife to fight for what's right. I want to encourage you to help motivate, not beat down your spouse, but to speak life into your situation, because at the end of the day, you're affecting yourself as well as your spouse. So I encourage you in the Lord. I hope that you can take one what the Lord has for you. But if there's a space in you where you feel for it, he doesn't or she doesn't love me at the level that I want them to love me or whatever, first seek God, right? First seek God in this situation. But be the example of love. And I promise you, the more consistent you are about loving, that is going to be reciprocated or reflected to you from your spouse. Trust me.